Game
and Grub.
Hello and welcome to Game and Grub. Sorry that I was a little off the mark there because I asked Jelly to point at me to start, and he literally, like, as I was saying that, he pointed to me, so I kind of slipped over my own face right there for a second.
Where we play with our food.
Where we play with our food. Welcome to Game and Grub, where we play with our food. I'm Jaime.
I'm Jelly.
Also known as Jaime. Most people don't know me as Jaime. They know me as Hammy. And you are similarly in that camp.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Yeah, and we're saying that because Jelly pointed out to me that we have names kind of splattered all over the place, and we should stay consistent. But
well, we got our Twitter handles. Online people call you Hammy. Online people call me Jelly, and most of the people listening to this have to be doing it online.
Yes. Unless you're somehow have an analog podcast like app that can.
Well, you could download it and then you're not listening to it online.
Okay.
But like, if you're doing that, or if it was like sent to you, like, and you know us personally as Jaime or Jonathan, like if you're my mom,
if somebody burned a Game and Grub like mixtape to you, if someone does that, run far away from them. That's weird and unnecessary. But anyway.
But also thanks to them for
So
you're gonna do it now. Like You're going to get one of those in the mail. You're not going to know how they got your address.
I don't think that's going to happen.
It's going to be an 8-track.
Jelly, how was your week?
My week's been going on. It's had its ups and downs.
Sure. But I'm talking like related to food and games.
It was a long work weekend for me, so I didn't get a chance to play a lot. Got a bit of Fortnite in. As the new season's been pretty good. Food-wise, besides today, I have... not really been out to eat much.
That's good.
But today was really good. What about you?
I've been eating a lot less fast food. After me and my partner moved in together, I've been cooking a lot and noticed the kind of like the health benefits of it. And it's almost made me like reconsider this whole podcast. I'm like, maybe we shouldn't eat fast food like ever. But no, I do like fast food, and I'm glad that it is now kind of a special thing.
Now it's like work.
Yeah. Now it's work. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I haven't eaten much fast food. Today was a change of pace, which was cool. And I told you when we were driving home from picking up our lunch that I wasn't feeling it earlier today. But the second that we got that food, that fast food smell, like
the waft of processed, greasy,
of meat products and salts. And starch, every manner of starch, got into my nose, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to eat this. And we just finished. Today we had Dairy Queen. We had the Dairy Queen Chicken and Waffles.
Yeah. I don't know if these are brand new or if they brought them back. I know they're either brand new or they brought them back, and then it's KFC that's brand new. Well, not brand new, but like a couple months. This is the first time they've had it. But it's fast food chicken and waffles from Dairy Queen.
Now, have you ever had, like, proper chicken and waffles?
Yes.
And can you explain to me how they're normally eaten?
Well, you have the chicken and you have the waffles, and generally you're given some maple syrup.
And typically, there's also another thing. Hot sauce, usually.
Yeah? I don't know that I've had it with hot sauce.
Well, the way I serve chicken and waffles when I make it at home, the rare occasion that I make it at home, I have a delicious waffle, which I use a yeast batter, so it's extra crispy.
Okay.
And then I put a piece of boneless chicken thigh that I fried, like you would fry any chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I serve it to people, I give them a thing of hot sauce. And I usually have a few offerings. Tapatio or a Cholula or even a Louisiana-style kind of hot sauce, like a Frank's Red Hot. And then some powdered sugar.
Okay.
And, again, maple syrup. And the way you can kind of like mix it up to where you like your flavors, I like my waffle with powdered sugar. And then I go with the Cholula and a very light drizzling of maple syrup. I don't like pancakes or waffles for that matter that's soggy, I kind of like it, I like the waffle to be crispy like a French fry.
Mm-hmm. I like a good dunk. I think the best I've ever seen chicken, I could have ever had them, is like waffle sticks. But I think waffle sticks is the best, like chicken and waffles, like if the waffles are in stick form, because then you can dip them really easily.
Yes.
I think dunking a waffle... Like, these were quartered Belgian style.
Yes, it was like a round.
Yeah.
Mine was already broken. Yours came intact.
Yes.
And
it was good.
It wasn't until... We're going to get to the taste for a second, but I just want to let everyone know that I do make chicken and waffles a lot. I've eaten them even more. And this dummy, and I'm pointing to myself, I'm looking over because they give you a big old thing of maple syrup, right?
Log cabin
pancake flavored syrup. And I'm looking at yours is like, wow, you really went heavy on the syrup, didn't you? Because I barely touched mine because I only used it for my waffle. And then Jelly says, oh yeah, you're supposed to dip your chicken in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, you stupid idiot, you forgot to do the chicken and waffle thing, right? I was too busy kind of like all business figuring out what I liked about this, what I didn't like. And
you kept sweet on sweet and savory on savory. No. I mean, I didn't dip the waffle in like barbecue sauce, but I did dip the chicken in the maple syrup.
I'm at the point where I almost want to disqualify myself from even giving this thing a rating.
No. You can still talk about the quality of the chicken tender and the waffle. The waffle is surprising.
Well, in any case, I'll let you go first. I want you to kind of give us the play-by-play of what you enjoyed, what you didn't like.
Now, you go to a fast food, you go to a drive-thru, and you get a waffle. I don't have any expectations. I've had the waffle taco, not impressed. You know, I was expecting something higher quality than an Eggo, but that was about where the bar was, and I was pleasantly surprised by this waffle, which retained a manner of like crispiness that I didn't expect. You know, it was covered in the French fries and the chicken, like it was at the bottom of the basket. But I enjoyed the waffle thoroughly. The chicken tenders seems pretty standard to me. I don't know if Dairy Queen has my favorite chicken tenders of all fast food, but I think in combination they're quite good.
And off note, what is your favorite chicken tender of all fast food? Off the top of your head.
The ones that they had at McDonald's were really good. The buttermilk chicken tenders.
Those are pretty good.
Beyond that, I normally don't get the chicken tenders while I'm doing fast food.
Because if I'm going to be honest, I think that Dairy Queen has my favorite fast food chicken tenders.
Okay.
Because they serve them up usually pretty hot, and you get that Texas toast with them.
I guess it would be a KFC.
Okay, I don't even know if I've had the KFC chicken
or Popeyes.
Oh, Popeyes.
Like now, I don't always get the chicken tenders when I go to those places because they have good regular chicken.
May I change my answer?
Yes, it's Popeyes.
It's Popeyes.
I think we'll just settle that Popeyes has the best fast food chicken tenders.
I might even go so far as to say that they have the best fast food chicken. But this is not the Popeyes episode. This is the Dairy Queen episode.
This isn't even a chicken episode.
No, it's not even a chicken. It's chicken and waffles.
Waffle episode.
Is there anything you didn't like about it?
I think I don't know why the fries were there. I would have gladly taken a second waffle and no fries. Because, I don't think I've ever gone to Dairy Queen thinking I want French fries. You know, you go to Dairy Queen because you want the ice cream or you want
something different, you know?
Yeah. I don't know that. And I wasn't super impressed with their fries. So I think the fries really brought it down for me.
Okay.
I don't know how you felt about their fries.
You know, I don't even have an opinion on their fries. They are fries, you know? They're not they're not Burger King level terrible, but they're not McDonald's greatness level either. I think I agree with you. You're saying a lot of smart things today. You're blowing my mind. I don't know why I'm even here. I don't even know how to eat properly. This just goes to show you that the more you know, the less you know, because I have a cooking channel. I think I'm, if you look in my kitchen, Jelly, you've seen my kitchen before. You've seen all the gadgets and all the nonsense that I can put together, but I still don't know how to simply eat a thing of chicken and waffles because I'm a dumb idiot.
Meanwhile, I've never brined or breaded a chicken in my life.
And I do that weekly. I butchered a bunch of chicken yesterday for keeping. So now I'm sad that I didn't do what I should have done, which is to try, the chicken with the syrup. However, the chicken is good. I love the chicken tender. I think it's seconded only to Popeyes as far as fast food chicken tenders go. And you're saying what she said about the fries, I think is true. If you're going to order chicken and waffles, you should get chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
The waffle was almost kind of an afterthought. It was a good waffle. It was weird. Mm-hmm. I remember I pointed out.
It was a surprising waffle. I don't want to go out and say and betray every great waffle that exists.
No.
By saying that this was a great waffle.
It's not as good as a diner style waffle that it's going to become fresh out of the iron and crispy.
It was satisfying. It was surprising. It surprised me. It was better than an Eggo. I was expecting, honestly, and I would have been fine. I don't know how much this cost because you paid.
I did. It was
business expense.
It was $6 and change.
Okay.
It's about the cost of a regular chicken basket that you would get at Dairy Queen, which comes with fries and Texas toast.
Okay.
See, the more I think about it, I enjoyed it. I'm not I don't have that weird fast food malaise that I get when you order something that you didn't want, but you finish it anyway. I'm pleased, but you keep pointing out these really, really good kind of insights about chicken and waffles and what it should be. I think that what's the other fast food place that did chicken and waffles?
KFC's done them. I've had them at IHOP, which isn't fast food, but it's, close.
It's close.
It's not like when you're thinking about chicken and waffles, there are very specific places in specific cities that you go to and you want like something extravagant. And that's why chicken and waffles is like such an iconic thing. And I think these are perfectly adequate if you're trying to recreate that experience on the go and for $6.
I wish I had something to compare it to. Again, it didn't stick with me like other great fast food things go. Let's go to our ratings. What are you going to give this?
What are we rating chicken and waffles out of?
Let's rate it out of dumb idiots who don't know how to eat chicken and waffles.
Well,
we could just use my avatar for that.
I would give this 3 dumb idiots out of 5. 2.5 to 3. I think 3 though. Just because I mean the syrup was substantial. Like you're not going to run out of syrup when you order these.
It's a trough.
Mm-hmm. And the waffle will surprise you more so than you'd expect. I think. I mean, I went into it with low expectations and I was surprised. So I get points for that. It comes down with the fries and the chicken. I mean, it was I'm giving it a 3 because it was adequate.
I think I'm going to give it a 3 as well. I think it's like you said, it's probably closer to 2.5. But what I'm thinking of is, am I ever going to order this again?
I probably would.
Yeah?
Not every time I go to DQ.
I can't think of a time when I would order this as opposed to the regular chicken strip basket.
So I don't normally go to DQ for food, so I would never know what to order, and it would be like, I've had the waffle was all right, and you still get the chicken tenders, and I've never had their toast, and I would probably be mostly in it for the dessert.
Yes.
Like all trips to Dairy Queen.
All right, so Dairy Queen chicken and waffles, not that stellar. But we are going to talk about something that you and I actually think is very stellar.
Yeah, but nobody else does.
And our hearts are a little bit broken because of some recent developments. We're going to talk about the Sonic movie trailer.
All right, let's get to it fast.
Basically, it looks like I'm going to have to save your planet. Gotta go fast.
And we're back in a flash to talk about our favorite hedgehog. Well, favorite hedgehog. I'm going to stand by that.
Do you know any other hedgehogs?
I'm trying to rack my brain right now as soon as I said favorite hedgehog because I didn't want to, I feel like I was overcommitting myself, but thinking about it, I don't think I have
isn't there a hedgehog in Toy Story?
Is there a hedgehog in Toy Story?
I don't. The second I said that, it sounded right, but I don't.
I mean, I love the little hedgehog in the internet meme thing where he's like, you're tickling him and he like throws his hands up.
Okay.
Kind of like a cat. I think hedgehogs are cute
in
real life. But those don't have a special place in my heart. Like, literally, I think Sonic was one of my first video game experiences.
It was my first video game experience. And it was the thing that I was obsessed with the most for maybe the longest. You know, when you're a kid and you have your thing?
Yeah.
Sonic was my thing probably ages 7 to 10. And then, it was Pokemon from there out.
Yeah.
But Sonic was the first. I remember making my mom go to like 10 different party cities across the greater Sacramento area looking for a Sonic the Hedgehog costume.
Oh my goodness.
Which I'm sure existed, but didn't exist the year that I was looking for
I know that it had to exist because there's that thing on the internet of the kid who breaks his mom's coffee table.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that? Yeah.
I've seen that. I
think she just yells at him.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to be Sonic and go fast. He trips on a coffee table, shatters it.
Yeah.
And then she just yells what's wrong with you? Classic Sonic.
Classic Sonic. And a lot of people had that reaction when they saw the Sonic trailer. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with the people that made this?
I mean, I remember tracking this from the beginning. And, I mean, I don't know if I was ever... some people looked at, the post, looked at it immediately, looked at the concept of a Sonic the Hedgehog movie and said, no way, stop, don't do this. And I don't understand those people, give them a chance.
Well, here's the thing.
The first poster, he had very muscular legs.
Why don't you people like fun? I don't know how you could see that trailer. It was bananas.
Oh, absolutely.
It was completely bonkers. It was not And by the way, if you're talking about sticking to Sonic canon sucks now. Like it's garbage. It's garbage.
Come to me when you've read the manga issue about how Dr. Robotnik's name is just backwards on his name tag.
Obi Kintobar, yeah.
Yeah.
Sonic,
you want to come at me with Sonic lore? I'll fight you to the death.
Sonic canon sucks. The characters, Sonic sucks. If you met Sonic in real life, you'd hate him. Tails sucks. The only cool character, kind of, is Dr. Robotnik because he's just a wily villain. And then all the expanded universe characters like Whaley the Whale or whatever. Every animals get what's that racing game where they're on snow? Aren't they like on snowboards?
Is there like a Sonic snow?
I don't. At this point, you should look at something like the Sonic movie trailer and say, "Wow, this is refreshing." That's what I thought when I saw it. I was like, "Okay, this is gonna be on the level of the Mario Brothers movie, where it's gonna be insane and it's gonna be terrible, but it's gonna be fun."
Yeah. So the moment like the trailer dropped and you have that Sega like the ring sound.
Yeah.
I was sold. I was like, yeah, this is. I mean, everybody's looking at it and they're like, this is not a serious movie. And I'm like, exactly. Why do you need serious movies?
If you're looking for a serious movie,
why do you want to hate things?
Yeah, it's Sonic. It's not Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Don't look. It's a hedgehog that runs. The whole concept is, look at this hedgehog. Boy, does he run fast.
Yep.
Like, it doesn't go deeper than that. Jim Carrey hammering it up.
Fantastic.
Great casting, although I would have preferred someone fatter. I think Henry Zabrowski would have been fantastic. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell. The main guy in that, I think he'd make a fantastic Robotnik. They're both redheads.
I think it's nice to see Jim Carrey again, though.
Yeah.
I feel like we have not seen him publicly in a long time.
And to that effect, the guy that does the voice of Sonic, what's his name? He was on Parks and Rec.
Ben Schwartz.
Ben Schwartz, great casting there as well.
Fantastic, because the moment you cast Ben Schwartz, and if you're remotely familiar with anything Ben Schwartz has ever done, you know that that's who the Sonic that they're going for is. They're not going for the edgy Sonic from one of the video games where he's a hero. We're not going for Sonic heroes. We're going for Sonic accidentally broke a thing and now he's feels bad and's got to fix it.
Ben also talked about Ben's a child of the 90s, so he understands the magic of Sonic and has respect for the character. And that's what you really need. You don't need this adherence to the dumb canon, which everyone agrees is all. I don't understand you people. You guys hate the new games. You think the new games are garbage. You think the stories are garbage. You think the characters are garbage. And then you look at a trailer and it gives you something that was completely out of the open, that didn't stick to the rigid canon that we all hate, and you guys didn't like it. And I don't know. It's so weird. But you got your wishes granted. They're gonna push the movie back. I was looking forward to watching this in the holidays with my family.
Yeah, me
but
too.
No, it's getting pushed back.
Now it's gonna be like a date night movie.
Yes, it's gonna be
February 14th, 2020.
Fall in love all over again.
Oh yeah.
With Sonic, you know what? What I think is gonna happen, and I'm gonna put my money down right now. They're gonna fix him. And it's gonna look worse. It's just gonna be. They're gonna make him look like the in-game, but it's not gonna translate to 3D. So he's gonna have weird, effed up eyes, and his body's gonna look dysmorphic because they're not using the right proportions.
I always think of it's like a webcomic where Sonic's talking to somebody. He's like, Sonic, isn't it weird that you only have one eye? Because it's the iris, not the iris. The what's the white part of your eye?
Pupil.
What's the white part?
Pupil.
Pupil's the black part. The white part of his eye is all one a visor thing.
We're not eye doctors.
What are you talking about? And he plucks off some goggle thing that has just got really two tiny eyes in the middle of his face.
Yeah, you're gonna get Detective Pikachu Ditto. That's what you're gonna get.
And you're not gonna like it anyway. You're not gonna.
You're gonna hate it anyway, and that's
you're gonna hate everything about this movie for no reason.
Never capitulate to anyone on the internet because they're just going to hate you anyway. Just do what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we have to say about Sonic?
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking
forward to it.
Silly,
and I want, Not every movie's got to be like master critiqued, whatever. It's by the Fast and Furious people, for Christ's sake.
Which gives me a lot of hope for it. I know they make fun movies.
Now there's a series that started off kind of like serious and edgy, and
it sucked.
Is completely absurd now, and it's like the most fun I have.
Absolutely. As far as going to the movies is concerned.
Like anyone who's heard me rant about like a Fast and Furious movie. Well, I guess rave is the more accurate description. Like, knows that they're not smart or like meaningful, but they're fun. So
haters, go to your hate caves
and eat a chili dog.
Yeah, stuff your ring hole, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some Sonic phrases. But we can't fill a whole podcast up with Sonic news. We just found out. I came home from a day trip to San Francisco last night, and I saw Pokemon news.
Yeah,
this came out of nowhere.
So it will already have happened, and we don't know anything about it. Please.
Before we get into the wish for I guess our wishes for the upcoming live event are gonna be the same as our wishes for the direct.
Yeah, which is June 5th.
June 5th.
Yeah.
At 2 p.m., I believe.
That's the week before E3.
The week before E3. So, what are your wishes or predictions for the event and for the direct?
For the event, I'm hoping we get a release date for Sword and Shield.
When do you think that's going to be? November, December? It's usually November, isn't it?
They've been between October and November, I think, since they started doing worldwide releases in X and Y. I think X and Y was late October.
X and Y came out on my birthday in 2014, I want to say.
Yeah, I think it was 2014.
Okay.
Or was it? No, it was 2013.
2013? Okay.
It was the end of the 2013, because 2014 was that first VGC season for the competitive. And I think they might announce something about that. I think this is about the time that, because they're switching, like, Ultra Sun and Moon is the last 3DS game. And for the longest time, you've played competitive Pokemon at tournaments on handhelds. And now we have the Switch.
That's right, that's going to shake things up a bit.
I don't know, my prediction might be, and a friend and I were talking about this just in the competitive scene, that they might take a season off to work out the kinks with the Switch. And he's thinking instead of doubles, it might be singles. So they might announce a bunch of stuff for the Video Game Championship Series format for Pokemon. I'm thinking release date, I think that would be cool to hear about that. Just if there's new features in the game. I know there was like photography in X and Y, and you can make videos. Triple battles were a thing in Black and White. Like there's always something new in these games, and I think they'll reveal that. They might reveal more about the plot as well. I'm trying to think of what else Pokemon wise. Last year around this time we got Pokemon Quest, right?
Yes.
So there could be something like that as well. Maybe
another free to play game sort of thing, or
yeah,
do you think
I don't know. I never.
You just reminded me what I'm hoping for now that you mentioned.
Okay, because I know we've got like there's Pokemon Go, there's Pokemon Quest, and there's Pokemon Duel. I think I don't play any of those consistently. Maybe Pokemon Go I play more than the others, but I have played all of them. What about you? What do you think?
My prediction / wish list for tonight, like you pointed out, Pokemon Quest was announced around this time last year. I've prayed for another Pokemon Conquest. I don't like the strategy RPG genre very much, but I loved Pokemon Conquest because it had Pokemon mechanics. So it was awesome.
Okay. And that's kind of like a Fire Emblem style.
And they could definitely do that as a free-to-play model too. They could definitely.
Well, Fire Emblem Heroes, as far as I know, is still doing. I don't know how well it's doing, but it was doing very well.
Sure.
As the free-to-play mobile tactical kind of game. So the model is like there if they want to like do Pokemon.
I prefer a full-fledged game.
Yeah.
But if I have to, I'll play a free-to-play. And I also think we might finally see the starters tonight. They'll probably reveal the starters. Not the starters, the box
things that we have.
The box legendaries.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. And maybe even the evolutions.
It's possible, yeah. Or who the new characters are, like what they do, or whatever's happening in like that world. Something more. And we know a little bit, but we don't know nearly enough.
The evil team. Who's the evil team's going to be? What are your predictions for the final evolutions of the Pokemon as far as like dual types? If you think there's going to be.
Oh, everybody's worried it's going to be a firefighting on Score Bunny, because it's got the little bandage on its nose.
Sure.
And Incineroar's fire dark, so just because it looks like a fighting type doesn't mean that... I mean, the thing could grow wings or something, you know?
Sure.
A lot can happen in an evolution. I'm trying to think of, like, what... I think it could be fire ground, because, like, it's a rabbit. Rabbits dig.
My guess was fire electric.
Okay.
Because he's fast.
Yeah.
And that we haven't had that type, I believe. Outside of, like, weird Rotom variations. The water guy.
Yeah, Rotom Heat was...
Stove?
Fire electric, yeah. Oven. A little oven.
What?
You know the best nickname for a Rotom Heat is?
What's that?
Hot and ready.
Okay.
Do you disagree?
I just want to stop the show now. What do you think the water guy's going to evolve into?
Little water guy. You could go water psychic, like a Starmie.
They'll never do this, but I wanted them forever to make a starter that had the dual type dragon.
Like a water dragon.
Mm-hmm. And that's one of my favorite types in general. I love Kingdra for that matter because of the water dragon typing. I love it. What about the grass guy? The grass guy's got, I think, the most
he
potential.
looks like he could be grass fighting.
Okay. That's the type that I like a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, any other predictions as far as Pokemon's concerned?
I don't know. I'm looking forward to Sword and Shield. I'm sure they'll... I mean, I want there to be... At least by June, there'll be a release date. I'd like to know a little bit more about the Wi-Fi connectivity. Right now with Let's Go, there's not like... You don't have like a friends list where you can choose to battle people. You got to input the code, right? So there's not like an online competitive ladder for that game, and so it's a little difficult that way. I think the Festival Plaza that we've had to deal with for Sun Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon has been lackluster. I much preferred the thing from X and Y, the PSS. So if they announce something like that, they're like, this is how you'll connect to other players in the world of Pokemon and Sword and Shield, I think that would be really cool. But
considering that they're always trying to boost up Nintendo Online kind of functionality, I think we can expect something relatively good. But at the same time, we just found out today that there's no like friend multiplayer with Super Mario Maker 2. Like you can play online, but it's all random. Like you can't play with your friends, which I think is dumb and unnecessary and very Nintendo. Like just, oh, you know this cool function, we're just going to throw a wrench in it.
It would be nice to have Virtual Console.
Virtual Console Pokemon.
I mean, we've had Virtual Console Pokemons on the DS.
We have, but we haven't even like smelled the possibility of like.
I hope will always just be someday that Nintendo will let me spend money on games that I have previously purchased.
You know, you think they'd do that? There's a market for it, and everyone. I feel the same way. I will pay money to play Super Mario World on my Switch.
I'll pay money to play games that I own on Wii U.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to plug my Wii U in, and I want to play them like outside.
Absolutely.
In like a park.
Well, you know what? E3 is just around the corner. Hopefully, there'll be some great surprises. Can we just touch on the Earthbound rumor? Do you want to You want to push pause and watch the video real quick?
All right.
Because I want to see your reaction to this.
We're gonna link this video.
Yeah, we're gonna link this video too. Okay, so Jelly Sound, now you've seen it.
Oh, I've seen it. Ooh.
Do you want to describe it?
It is someone's like cell phone video of a TV screen.
Yes.
It looks like the silhouette of a
Gigas?
baseball cap looking person.
But in front of him is clearly Gigas.
It could be one of those things from Breath of the Wild, an ancient guardian.
It's Gigas. And
it could be Mother Brain with spider legs.
It's Gigas, you idiot. And then in front of Gigas is, what would you call that? What kind of like bug would you call that it resembles? Like it's a mech, but it's also shaped like something, has 8 legs. Spider? I'm looking for spider.
I don't want to feed into this.
Here's the thing, neither do I. Because how many times have I been burned before when it comes to Mother 3? How many times
You painstakingly watched like 10 hours of E3 footage. You watched an entire tournament for ARMS when it came out.
Yeah.
And like it came to me, I swear, with like a pushpin board with strings.
Yes.
All around it.
It was like that episode of Always Sunny. I was Charlie. Yeah.
You were like, here's Pepe Sylvia. Is in this moment you played the clip for me where the announcer for this game tournament for a game that has nothing to do with Mother at all. Not even like remotely related. Although I guess Ringman's in Smash Bros. Now and Ness is in Smash Brothers, so there's some crossover there. But he's just going, He's just warming up his voice. He's going like, me, mother. And you're like, confirmed.
Well, that's just... Here's the thing.
You came to me with Reggie Fils-Aimé's retirement video, and you're like, look at the things on his desk.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I don't want to minimize a big issue that plagues our country, but because what I'm going to say might sound a little problematic, but Nintendo treats mother fans kind of like battered wives, and we don't know how to act. We dig up. We think that there's a better world coming around the corner, and then we just lay flat on our face when nothing happens. When did Earthbound Beginnings come out? I want to say that was 2012. Might even been 2011.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago. That was like the last time we got a bone. And since then, it's been parodied, it's been pilloried.
There was a thing at E3 where they had like Robot Chicken do a thing.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Someone in the audience asked for Mother 3, and he had somebody...
Reggie couldn't do...
Mario Fireball or what?
I don't want to talk about Robot Chicken. Every interview that Reggie does, someone asks him, hey, where's Mother 3? And he's just like, you guys need to stop asking.
And then he quit. You asked him so many times that he like...
That might have been why.
He quit.
Well, then just say, here's what I want to know. Here's what I wish would happen. It's not happening. Just say that. Let me know it's not happening. And then I don't have to, stay up late at night looking for kerning on this stupid video that I think might be real. And now you pointed out, it's probably not even Smash related. A lot of people are pointing it to, be like a character reveal trailer for Smash.
I will say the audio cue does seem a little Smash-esque.
Yeah. But you pointed out, it could be like a Mother 3, or a Mother game, a compilation.
Mother Brain, I said.
We didn't have the recorders on. You're being a silly goose now because you're trying to show off. Because I don't know how to eat waffles correctly. You have that over me. But no, I think if anything, it's a Smash thing because of the weird inconsistencies where the story is. Someone pointed out at this point in the game, no, spoiler alert. At this point in the game, during Earthbound, Ness is actually a robot. Him and his friends are robots. Don't ask. And the spider mech that Porky is in is the one from Mother 3, not the one from Mother 2. But otherwise, this is if you could play as Porky... And by the way, right now, there is no mention of Porky in Smash Brothers. There's no Spirit. There's no... Well, we don't have trophies in this game. But there's no Spirit, and the other characters that aren't, in the game have spirits. There is no Spirit for Porky Minch, which makes me hold on hope for a playable Porky. If you can't grasp the idea of a playable Porky, might I suggest the freeware game you could go download right now for your Windows called Smash Brothers Crusade, where you can play as not only Porky, but you can play as Geno. You can even play as Goku. It's a great fan game. I highly recommend it. You can even play online with friends. Is there anything else we have to say about this stupid video that's plaguing me? That's probably going to be deconfirmed by the time this episode airs. So I don't want to linger too much on it.
I have nothing more to say other than you've spent a lot of thought onto this, and I mean I don't think it deserves that much attention.
Well, if only Nintendo could put me out of my misery and just say, hey, it's not happening. But
if anyone's gonna put you out of your misery, it's gonna be Bowser, because he's in charge.
Doug Bowser, yeah. Ask him. And that's it for the game part of Game and Grub. We don't have anything to rate this time, but I will rate. I'm gonna give the from the start to finish, from Jim Carrey as Robotnik to the use of Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna give the. I'm not even gonna think of a joke thing to rate it by. I'm just gonna simply give it 5 stars. It's a 5-star trailer. You hogs will never be happy.
Yeah, no one will be happy. But I want you have a dream for that movie, because my dream is for the line, "You mean these Chaos Emeralds?"
They're gonna put it in there.
I just want that to happen. I just want it could just be a joke about Marvel, because they got the 6 whatevers, and we got the Chaos Emeralds instead of the stones. I don't know why I like that. I just like that term. I like that meme. You mean these Chaos Emeralds? No,
Wait, isn't it Obama chuckled? You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
I'm not sure.
Or are we talking about two different memes?
No, I mean, they all stem from that, right?
Yeah, it's because the line is Obama chuckled, as in President Obama.
Yeah.
President Obama chuckled. You mean the Chaos Emeralds. I hope that there is some representation of Sonic inflation art. You know, when you go on DeviantArt and you find Sonic,
Oh my gosh.
like a really fat Sonic.
Yeah.
I hope we see some of
I
that.
don't think so.
I hope
he's gonna get depressed and fat. Like,
yeah. I hope Big the Cat's in the movie. And we kind of saw Robotnik in his weird, like, robot thing.
yeah, they're like
but I want to
mushrooms
see
around.
him.
It was like a weird.
Oh, no, not that. The one where he's, like, in a big machine.
Oh,
but I
yeah.
want him specifically in his little egg coop, his little eggomatic, you know, the actual.
Yeah.
I want to see him run, like in the video. You know how Robotnik runs with his hands behind his back? I want to see that.
Like he watched Naruto as a child.
There you go. Oh, that is kind of a Naruto run. Anyway, we're going to close it all up, unless there's anything else you want to say, Jelly.
No. You can find us on Twitter. I'm at JellySound.
And I'm at Hammy Cooks, JammyCooks. And of course, you can find me on Hammy Cooks on YouTube, where I cook foods from your favorite video games. I just did Rune Factory special. You guys did not respond to that. I guess I'm not going to do any more Rune
I think
Factory.
it's the fried noodles, right?
Yeah.
You put a lot of work. I mean, I appreciated the work that went into that.
Yeah. It was
the wok and the.
And they were delicious. And I will do more wok recipes, but they're going to be probably from Stardew Valley. I'm going to revisit that whole catalog. And I've got a crazy, awesome Mario Maker video that I'm excited to do.
Ooh.
But look forward to seeing that on the channel. And, of course, please, once this video goes live on either SoundCloud or the YouTube channel.
Or iTunes.
Or iTunes.
Or Google. Or I don't know if we're on Spotify. Or if we ever will be. But that's an option as well.
Leave us a like, leave us a comment, and we'll get back to it on the next episode.
Yeah, or you can send us an email at gameandgrubpod@gmail.com.
Yes, and this wasn't happening before. I don't remember if I put it in the description, but all of the links that we are talking about right now will be in the video description or the episode description on the SoundCloud, so that you'll find it easily. Anyway, thank you for joining us. Bye.
Yeah. We used to do like a fun outro, didn't we? I completely forgot last week.
What was our outro?
We said something at the same time.
Oh yeah, don't forget to eat food.
Or like don't play with eat your I don't know. We would both say the wrong thing at the same time. It was very discongruent. I don't know if we want to keep doing that.
Well, I just want to let you know that this is the kind of planning that goes into this show. We kind of talk about it on air, and then you'll either edit it out or we'll just leave it in.
Sometimes we just leave it. Sometimes it's funny enough to just be like,
short.
This is how we are. If we're going to do it live, that's just
if you want to suggest things that you would like to see us talk about or review, definitely give us that, because that's another thing. We'll get to the time that we have to eat, and we're like, what are we going to do today? And we just kind of throw it up in the air.
So what was on the news?
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.